situation of us getting into the Airbnb. Okay, the stairs are really steep, let's say. And we have 2 suitcases. This one is mine, that one is for everyone else, just for context.
The rest is just for everyone else.
Don't fall. That's fine, I can do it alone. Yeah, it's easier that way. But I just... And welcome to another vlog. Today I'm in Lisbon. It's my first time in this city. Yeah, I'm gonna get run over. It's my first time in this city and I've come for a study trip with the Politecnico di Milano because our current project is set in Lisbon. I'm here with my friends who are all there. It's their first time in a vlog, so it will be fun to vlog together and remember the trip. And we're currently heading to have lunch because we've just landed with the airplane and arrived at the Airbnb, settled our stuff down, and now we are very hungry, so we're looking for food. And then we will meet the tutors later to walk around town a bit, but I'm very excited to share this trip with you and I hope you enjoy the video.
So for lunch on the first day we had a bifana, a traditional Portuguese pork sandwich, which is a famous dish and was surprisingly very good. And then we met our class at St George's Castle, which is located right at the top of a hill, with the oldest fortifications on the site dating from the 2nd century BC. The best part about the castle has to be the views, which overlook the historic centre of Lisbon, so it is well worth a climb up for these alone. But after all that walking, we were hungry again, so we went to the Confeitaria Nacional, because of course, trying a pastel de nata was at the top of my list of things to do here, and this shop sells some of the best ones in the city. With some cinnamon sprinkled on the top, they were divine.
We went to a pastry shop. What is it? Describe your pastry.
Look, it's a vegetable slice. It's creamy and there is coconut in it, but it's moist.
Nice.
And it's crumbly. And it's ended up being inside of my sleeve, so now I have a piece of it in my sleeve.
Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, because we went to there to get a pastel de nata originally, because that's like the pastry of Lisbon, and it was really good.
Try some.
And yeah, I'm gonna try some of that as well. And I also got a different tart that has like nuts on it. I don't know what it's called, like, but it was also really good. So I'll recommend that pastry shop if you're ever in Lisbon.
Like nuts.
Shut up! I can't put that in my vlog.
The bar?
No, they
Okay, so today has been really busy because after like traveling here by plane, waking up early, walking around on all the like hills of Lisbon, it's very hilly, we're very tired.
My legs are lead.
And literally we've been walking all day with the tutors around the city, but we've just had dinner and it was really, really good because we both said when we came to Lisbon we wanted seafood, right?
Octopus specifically.
So in this restaurant we found a really good like grilled octopus and it was the most delicious thing ever, really what we needed. And now we're going to try a traditional liqueur, well we're going to a place that sells it in Lisbon and it's called, how do you say it? I don't even know. Ginginha. I'll write the word somewhere on the screen so you can see. We're here and it's basically made out of cherries and it's really traditional and yeah, it looks like this and I'm excited to try it. It's also very cheap, so we're going to see how this is and yeah, I'm very excited. Say hi!
The Ginginha shots were delicious. They are sweet and fruity and perfect as a dessert after a meal, and for only just over €1. And as if they couldn't get any better, they even sell them in chocolate shot glasses, so of course we had to try one of those. Then the night became a bit of a Ginginha crawl as we went to another little bar that sells it, and this place was even better because they put little whole cherries inside the cup. If you ever come to Lisbon, I would definitely recommend putting a Ginginha crawl on your itinerary.
Good morning everyone, it is day 2 in Lisbon and after going out last night and having ginginha, like loads of ginginha, it was very good. It was very nice to try it and yeah, it was just fun to go out, especially because some of our friends were only staying for a shorter period of time, so it was their only night that we had with them. and it was really fun. But today we're heading to the site. I hope you can hear me over the traffic, to basically see the site that our project is based in. But first we're going to have breakfast there as well, and we're all walking. How do you feel, guys? Do you feel rested? Yeah. Oh, the tram. So cute. I mean, it's blocked by the signpost, which is not ideal, but still. There's lots of trams in Lisbon, and I'll try to show you because it's really cute. Our Airbnb is actually very close to tram 28, which is the most famous one that goes through Lisbon. And yeah, I'm hungry, I need food. I will update you guys later. I've just received my breakfast and I got French toast and I'm very excited to eat this. And we're in a really cute place. I don't know if it picks it up on camera because it's kind of dark in here. Say hi, guys. So yeah.
I didn't film that much during the next 2 days because unfortunately it rained a lot and was super windy, which made it difficult carrying the umbrella and all. But you can be sure that I at least filmed the food, which included some more pastel de nata, the best one from the trip in my opinion, from a small bakery in Belém called Manteigaria. Then I had some grilled sardines for dinner, a local delicacy, and I really appreciated the seafood in Lisbon. Another place we went to was probably the best brunch place I've ever been to, called Hugar House, which had a dream menu of brunch options and mouth-watering cakes, and basically I wish I could eat here every day. In fact, the food was so good that we ended up coming back again during the trip, and overall I would definitely recommend eating here.
Hello! So it's the next day and my hair is a mess because it's been raining all day and I look a bit like a drowned rat because today it's been like a tropical storm, on and off rain, and when it rains it's really hard and really windy, and the problem for us is that our project site is right by like the water, the river, so we were like right along the coastline and we all nearly blew away. Claudia's eating, we're all eating. We came to a market and it looks like this. Nanami and Tom, and we got a few bits. So we got a massive, like, what do you call it? Wheel of cheese. There's apparently traditional to this area, and it's really, really good. It's quite strong cheese, but that's what we like. And then we each got some kind of different meat things. Like I have a roll that has Portuguese stew in it. It's not focusing. Okay. And then we got some, I don't know, sausage, pork. It's really good. And the prices are quite good, so I would recommend coming here if you're looking for somewhere to eat. It's a really nice vibe. They also have like sangria and wine and all sorts of things, so it was a good stop. And it's much needed after a long day in this weather.
The next day we visited the seaside town of Cascais, a 40-minute train ride away from Lisbon and known for its sandy beaches and busy port. Thankfully, we were much luckier with the weather, and we could enjoy the tranquility of the sea, although it was too cold to go for a swim, and discover the charming old town with its cobbled streets and whitewashed buildings. I fell in love with the hidden bays, the lighthouses, and the winding streets that you could get lost exploring, and being so close to Lisbon, it's the perfect place to go for a day trip outside of the city.
So today is the first day that we are in Lisbon without having a schedule by the university, because the past few days it's been really stormy and we've been going around to do things for the university, but today we are actually free. We can go to museums as we like, and we're really excited because we have a long list of things we want to do. So our first stop today is the National Tile Museum, which we've just arrived at, and it's really beautiful and I'm excited to go in and have a look around because I love like Portuguese tiles. Every time we see them I'm stopping and taking photos of them because they're so beautiful. So I'm excited to come to a museum that's dedicated just to that, and we're about to head in.
The National Tile Museum is an art museum in Lisbon dedicated to the Azulejo, the traditional hand-painted tiles of Portugal. Set in a former convent founded in 1509, the collections guide visitors on a journey through the history of this form of art from the 15th century to the present day. You can follow the evolution of styles and uses of the azulejo, as well as learn about how they are made. Perhaps the most famous part is the panoramic view of Lisbon. Measuring 23 metres in length, it depicts 14 kilometres of coastline and is the most complete view of Lisbon from the River Tagus before the earthquake of 1755. There are many of these beautiful tiles to be seen around the city, on walls, floors, round windows. They're everywhere, and I find them absolutely beautiful, so I had a lot of fun visiting this museum dedicated to them.
It's the next day, and yesterday we went to the Tile Museum, and then since then I didn't really vlog because we basically were supposed to go to a second-hand vintage market, but it wasn't there. So we just ended up walking around town and then went out for dinner. We went to a really cool like oriental market that we had like noodles and gyozas and things like that in, and it was really good. What's your opinion of the food? Because I feel like you're more into Asian food than I am, so you will know.
Well, it was great. It was like a food hall, and we had a lot of options. The food was great. The ramen was much better than the one that I had before. It wasn't watery. The soup was really thick.
It was my first time having ramen as well, so it was really nice to try something different, especially because obviously Lisbon is a capital, so there's more opportunity to try foods like that than, for example, in Mantova, where there's just one place.
We had one ramen shop, and that, like the ramen that I had before was there, like was from there, and the soup was like watery. I'm not gonna say the name because that's gonna be like bad publicity.
But yeah, I will link below all the places I eat at while I'm here that I recommend because it was very, very good. And today the plan is to go to a convent. I can't remember what it's called now. I will tell you later when I remember the name, but it's like a really beautiful spot that's on the top of a hill with nice views of the city, and it's like an old convent. Then to go to the cathedral and like walk around the town, so it's going to be a fun day. We've just had breakfast, and this spot we just stumbled across walking down.
And we lost Nanami and Tom.
Nanami and Tom are in, I think, the ceramic shop,
ceramic shop.
which makes sense. But we had like the best breakfast. Like, look how beautiful. This is
the beauty of the city.
This is the square that we ate in.
Have you seen the icon, like the logo of the shop? Because the restaurant is called.
And this is the place, so I really recommend coming here because we just stumbled across it, but it's actually the cutest spot, and they have really good coffee, really good food, and good price. And they also do apparently like drinks in the evening, so I feel like this is such a cool spot to sit in. I mean, I would say
compared to the rest of the places in Lisbon.
Okay, it's a little bit on the pricier side, but for breakfast I feel like it was doable, so depends, but it's like worth it for the vibe. The insides are really nice as well of the shop. But yeah, we have eaten and we're ready to go. Okay, so we've just walked from the Carmo Convent to the cathedral, and we've just arrived. It's really cute, and we're going to look inside. And we also stopped on the way because we are incapable of walking far in Lisbon without stopping. So we went for like a pastry, and it was really good.
We got distracted many times.
And it was like a cheesecake kind of thing with egg, and on the top it had like the dulce de leche sauce. I don't know how you say it, but it was really good. So yeah. Imagine if I dropped my camera off the balcony. No, it's a dead end. We have to go around the other way. But we're right next to like where the circular window is, so it's really cool. And the view is really beautiful.
Lisbon Cathedral, otherwise known as the Cathedral of St. Mary Major, is the oldest church in the city. Built in 1147, the cathedral has survived many earthquakes through several renovations and restorations, resulting in a mix of architectural styles that we see today. Afterwards, we wandered around the Alfama area of Lisbon, the oldest and arguably the most characterful district of Lisbon, and therefore also my favourite, to look for a spot for lunch. We found a small bar called Miradouro de Alfama that made sandwiches with good quality local hams and cheeses at good prices, and which were delicious, and I was particularly impressed by the traditional technique of cooking sausages. Once we had eaten, to make the most of the sunshine, we headed to the Miradouro de Santa Luzia, one of the many observation decks in Lisbon that offer panoramic views stretching over the rooftops to the river beyond. It was blissful to just take a moment to sit and soak in the atmosphere of the city. Afterwards, you guessed it, it was time for a sweet treat, so we went to what has to be the prettiest cafe in Lisbon, Casa São Miguel, where I tried a traditional egg roll cake, and honestly it has to be one of the best pastry spots in Lisbon.
So update. We've been walking around the Alfama area. We had some lunch. I had a really good sandwich that had like local ham and cheese and then like honey and walnuts as well, and it was really good. What did you have?
I had a Portuguese hot dog with sausages, ham and cheese.
And it was really nice. It was this really cute bar, and I also had some Portuguese beer. And now we're walking uphill out of Alfama towards like the hill with Castelo San Jorge, something like that. But I'm very out of breath. I have to admit, walking around Lisbon is a very good workout because there's a lot of hills and you're always going uphill, downhill. It's like an outdoor gym.
It is, open air gym.
So yeah, good for the legs. I'm going to be very muscly when I get back. But it's what we're doing now, and I'm going to have to actually go back to the apartment later because I have a lecture I have to do online. So the others will carry on walking around without me for at least an hour, hopefully not longer. And then we'll head out again later. And the plan is this evening we're going to go to a fado bar, which is basically a bar where you can go and listen to live music, and they have like guitar and singing that's traditional to the area. And this is something we've been wanting to do since we first came, so we're very excited.
It's exciting.
And yeah, that's the update. Hello, so I've just finished my lecture. Now I've reunited with my friends who were just walking around town waiting for me. No, they were doing shopping, it's fine. But basically we've come because it's now 6:45 and there's a sunset. So we've come to the beach and there's a sunset there and it's really pretty, and we're just going to enjoy it before going to get dinner. Oriental market because yesterday we came here for dinner and we had ramen. I had ramen for the first time in my life and it was really good. And Nanami is Japanese, so her opinion matters in these things, and she said it's really good. So it's actually very authentic here, and we saw they had bubble tea, so we came back today to try it out, and this is my first bubble tea as well. So I feel like this is a trip with many first time trying food experiences. And I got like the classic, what was it called? Pearl milk black tea. Okay, I said it right this time. Anyway, and it looks like this, and it's very good. I must admit, it's a new way for me to drink tea, but I really enjoy this, and I probably will be trying bubble tea again in the future, but in like different ways, different flavours, but it's really good.
I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my vlog from Lisbon. If you did, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and look out for my next video, which will be coming out very soon, to follow along with the rest of our adventures. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!
nessa areia fina.